Good morning, my brother and sister. Black Lives Center, around the world. My friend. It's now 7:07 a.m. Eastern Time. Get up in the morning? And my wife said, why did you get up so early? And I told her, I said, well, I was a little boy, named 5, 6 years old. And Mom and Dad always get up early in the morning, first daylight. And they could talk and sit on the porch. My dad always sit on the porch. That was summertime. And I said, I always get up early in the morning just like my mom and dad does. And all my brothers and sisters would sleep through the day. So that's my nation. I can help it. Every now and then I sleep for the day. And every now and then, not hardly. One time I get up 5 o'clock in the morning and get ready to go deer hawk. I love go deer hawk. Stand on the deer stand and listen to noises like birds, unknown sounds, and walking. And yeah. So I'm going to say something. And me and my wife, we went to Bowman Market. And and they showed like a fall. We went to Bowman Market. And I never she bought something. I never heard of it. And she bought a name like 5 yards. And I said, what is that? She said, Oprah. 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 My wife had 2 pieces. She gave me a hand. Oh, man, just stay away from me. Just taste it, taste it. You like it, just taste it. So I had a bite. And man, that was delicious. It's like where I've been all the years. I never see Mom have those. Never cook those, never bought those out. I just go for milk that one when I grown up. And Mom, she used the cans of tomatoes, spring beans, and corn. No, back then, you could cook the cow meat, like steak, pork chop, you could put that in the yard if you know how to do it. Keep it fresh year round. I didn't know that until last year, about a year ago. I said, no, you could cook chicken eggs in the yard. Wow. If you know how to do it, but you have to look it up on the Google to show you how to. Not very coffee. I like to have a hot chocolate. Wait a minute. I got apple cider in that refrigerator. I can make me a hot apple cider. I will this in the morning. I will make one. That's like coffee. Now, like I said, this year, I'm going to give me a white apple, and I'm going to wash it first and peel it, and put on the cow, clean cow, and put on top of the truck or car, and let it dry out in the hot sun for the day. When it turn around, and then put in the skillet, and wash again, and then put in a grease bucket, 5 gallon grease bucket. Vinegar water, and let it cook about a week. And I will try to do it this year. Now this year, and almost every year, I always go to water, pick up water beside the road. I go salad. I like to eat water and hiccup. And yeah, I pile up a high truckload out here in under the yard, and the squirrel is stealing my water. So I put in the container, kind of like the shelf out here. I put in there, I keep the squirrel from stealing it. And then when it got to the spring, I noticed it started growing. And oh yeah. So now I had an idea how they got the water grown. I was gonna hickory that way too. I like to clamp the water all over the mouth, everywhere. But now, see when that truck broke out, I can't clamp them. They all die out. I kind of go. So now this year, I will put in the container. When it's spring, when it starts coming up, growing, I will plant all over the place. Why not? No, I like to enjoy myself do that. Yeah. One time, me and my older brother, we went to Florida. I had a whole pocket full hickory nuts. And we went to Florida. We got to the Florida line. We stopped at the souvenir store, and my older brother went in the store, and I was over there, and I clapped them hickory nuts, one after the other, and I clapped all the way down there. And then my brother, I think I had 2 left. My brother called it off. What you doing? I could climb the hickory nut. And he said, go climb the hickory nut here. So when we got to my sister's house, I still climb anyway. Now, I like to know that hickory nut grows down there. How? I don't know. I don't even know what's going with. If you can hickory nut down there, that was me clapping. I clapped them for a squirrel. That way squirrel had to food. I clapped the water and hickory nut for a squirrel all over the mouth so we could have food to survive. So I love to do that. One time my other older brother, he planted apple tree. I like that. And then we were by, he said, you see that tree right there? Yeah, that's an apple tree. Good. He said, I planted that. It's kind of like me. I thought that. Because all my brother and sister didn't know that. Except Mom. I believe she wouldn't know that. That's my nation. I just like to plant them seeds. That's for a squirrel. Ground squirrel. Box squirrel. One time I planted sunflower seeds. That didn't work out. That didn't work out. I might find me a grape vine on the low, and I will buy some of them. I will crack in the mouth. I will climb out for a people. No, they talk about they get hard to start like pick up. Big about after. So back in the 1962 when I was about 6 years old, and my brother, my old brother, his friend, I could go with him the time. Dad, my old brother, with a cock in the mouth, and come home, gonna have a whole handful of grapes. And I eat them. We all eat them. It was good. That's first kind I eat grapes. I can remember. So now, ain't there no more, no. It's like it die off. The grape not there in their mouth no more. No hard to see like that anymore. Excuse me. And no, what's so funny thing about it, when I was 13 years old, we had a big garden, big well. We had both sides of the garden. So we could plant on one side of the garden. It said 1, 2, 3. A house one in the middle. Man, that's a good place to plant the garden. So we planted one place garden. And me and my family, they said, let's go plant the garden. And I don't like planting the garden. Pay attention to me. I don't like planting the garden. My brother don't like planting the garden. And then when we grow up, and I had a garden, and I planted potatoes, break beans, and I asked myself, I can't go out planting a garden. That's just funny, you know. Because when the kids go out planting a garden, when they grow up, they plant an old garden. I wish my dad did the same thing. Go out planting a garden when he was little. So, and you know, no, I always remember, you know, when you plant a garden, you always take out an iron too. They don't know how to cool with it no more. So just go ahead and help them on the gas, plant the garden. I remember my nephew, like in the 1980s, my nephew Elvin, he come over to visit us when he was in Water Creek, lived in Water Creek, Harlan, Kentucky. And I called out rock plant a garden. And he said, put it this way. When you plant a garden, just one iron cube, then you don't have to worry about it more. And it's rock. So that's when I started and do what he told me. I helped Mom plant the garden. Sometimes my younger brother helped. Oh yeah. It's a 9:28, 20. Oh, good cock. Yucky cock. Look at a real turtle there. There, that's better. That's better. Okay. Yeah. Guess what? I guarantee you, if you look at it look like a turtle, trust me, this was good. Oh, it's my mom, my mom was on the ground. I ate the whole thing. But one of the things about it, when I bought me a watermelon, I like watermelon. I ate a whole thing of watermelon. Yeah. I remember one time back in the 1970, no, 73, 1973. Lord. 1973, the old man, Joe Hooker, that's my dad's nephew. and he was in Georgia. He had a truck, and he went to Georgia, and he filled up a watermelon glass full, like his truck. And he come over and see my dad out here in the TV in Corbin. Like he's so crazy. Wait a minute. That's crazy. Uh-oh. No, my dad was alive then. No, my dad was alive then. Wow, I gotta think like this. Cause my dad was alive then. That was 1973. No, it wasn't. That was 1990. My dad was alive then. Lord. Okay, 1973, I could keep him. Yes, my dad was alive then. He come over. I thought we lived at this house. It wasn't that house. First house we moved in. Old man Joe Hupper and my dad and Nicky had a big truck and he had a black bull watermelon and Carl, my good friend Carl, my first cousin, and we count everything. We count out, or huck, or fishing, or boat, and playing cowboy and Indians. And now he said, look, he said, Miller, it's beef contest. What's that? You eat a whole watermelon, I eat a whole watermelon, and whoever wins, eat it up. So I was thinking, I had an idea. I said, okay, Carl, let's turn it up. He took his up, I cooked mine up. And he said he's a high gun, he's black bull, he's failing, and he can't eat no more. And when I got, I put watermelon in my mouth and spit water out. See, that's a gallon of water. That's a whole gallon of water in my stomach. That's why I can't eat all of them. So, I spit the water out, I eat watermelon. I spit the water out, I eat watermelon. Believe it or not, I eat a whole thing. And he said, how do you do that? I just win. Yep. And that's what I think, that's what I start like watermelon. I would love to eat a whole thing. I bought me a watermelon one time in the refrigerator. This thing gotta go. I said, you gotta say it, hi, honey. No, eat later. So I cut it in half. I ate a whole thing in one half. So I could unhalf that. And I still have my mouth on the watermelon. I need to finish the job. Eat that watermelon. So, got a couple hours later, I ate the other half. I can't wait. You gotta go. I gotta eat the watermelon. So, I remember back in 2017, 2018, 2018, I lived in Wildwood, Parkland. And I always take a walk out a half mile in the railroad track, walk out in the railroad track. I love looking at the wood and the creek. And when I got to the railroad bridge, very small bridge, and there was the sand, and I saw cook crab, unknown animal. Now listen, I'm not joking. I saw unknown animal. This guy gonna call what? This move. What is what guy like that? And I saw unknown animal, and I took on to get on the bank and look at it. This guy could cook crab like that. And it's not a deer, it's not like a wild pig, it's not like it's just an unknown animal cook crab. Just get on the bank and go in the woods. And now, that could give me a creepy. And here I am, come right out here, almost in the middle of nowhere. No weapon, no gun, no fire mace, no knife, except pocket knife. I said, I am in the gantry. I said, "Burn, good morning." And I took the picture of it with my cell phone, an old one. I probably still got it. And I took a picture of it, and I said, I gotta get out of here. So it looked like a crash. That morning, when he coming up out of water on the bank up in the woods. That's a weird, strange, unknown cook crab. Wow. I tried to tell everybody, they just don't believe what I told them. I asked Melanie, you see things. I just looked right at it, I took a picture of it. And they still don't believe me. And so, I remember 5 years ago, 5.5 years ago, I stopped the store, and this woman, I said, how you doing? I ain't seen her in a long time. I forgot her name. She said, I'll walk on the railroad track, walk all the way out here and got a store. I said, railroad track? She said, yeah, see, that's close by when I see that cook crab. So, and I told her, I said, listen, a lot of people disappear. Do not walk on the railroad track. You need to walk on the highway and come here. Because a railroad track, you just disappear. You kill, go. And I said, I saw the unknown of cook crab. A strange animal. It's not of this world. And I'll tell you the truth. It's right here in London, Kentucky. Got a Wildwood apartment on the railroad track there, and they can ride way out there. So, yeah, it was unknown cook crab, what I saw. No joking. And then when I go back there, I gotta have a weapon now. Listen, I gotta have a weapon. So, I had a weapon. Not one, two. Not two, three. Just in case this gonna work, this work. Oh boy, Carolina. So, and that's what it is. She said, I didn't know that. She never walk on the railroad track no more. She take a highway instead. No, that's good. That saves somebody's life. So, yeah. Start to walk. That's why I try to drink it up for it to walk. Me and my older brother, we was, I think years ago, last summer I think, or maybe this summer, I just don't remember. Maybe early this summer, maybe now, maybe. And me and my older brother, we went to see my uncle. He's the last one alive on my mama's side. My mama's brother, youngest brother. He's the last one alive. And he had a sister. Yeah, two sisters live. Other two sisters passed away. So I went to see him. So he's still a same old person like me. He's still the same old person when he was young. He played guitar. He sang. I should say, well, I didn't get all TV. You know, on the stage, you sing that song. He's a good singer. How about that? So I was with Kyle. Me and my brother with Kyle in a while. Name is Three Irons. And so he so he did ask me if I want a coffee because I already drank that chocolate milk, my favorite chocolate milk. Because if I keep drinking coffee, I have to use the bathroom. No, I don't like to use the bathroom all the time when I visit somebody. Yeah, how about that? Oh boy. Well, this is Ted Calvert Burns, and in a few days, and I'll go back there on my gear stand, cook corn in the freezer, and I'll go cook my cameras up, cook a new batteries in it, cook a new kit in it. Now, this is the case. My thing is, if you really see my camera, if you just run out, take a picture, and don't worry about it. I will punish you. I will not talk on you over that. Everybody go by. As long as you're not there every day. So, don't worry about the picture you took when you ain't no, I'm not mean, there ain't no problem. So, don't cost me kill, it cost me money. But you need to know that when you get the kill, that's the same way you steal a car battery. See, that's criminal. But when you get know, you can take it home, put on your cell phone or whatever. You can leave it there. You can leave a picture of you and go back and stick back in there. I wouldn't know nothing. But don't worry about me. But you may worry about somebody else. But don't worry about me. I will leave that picture. Well, when you out there, that makes me happy when you're going in the woods. Go squirrel hawk, random hawk, or a deer hawk. That makes me happy when you kill yourself going in the woods and go back home. But don't worry about the picture of you. I'll leave it for you. So thank you. Appreciate it. And I appreciate you just stealing my camera. Trail camera. And I appreciate you just. Thank you. You're a good man. They might be a woman. You're a good woman. They might be a boy. You're a good boy. So, now, I just want to got unknown cook rank. Please, make sure you have barmaids. It costs $30-$35. At least it saves your life. Now, barmaids, it's not like police you got mace. Cause barmaids is 10 times worse for police spraying people. Cause barmaids will destroy you. Somebody will kill you. You can read it up. So that made for a predator. Bear, magpie, coyote, wild dog. Praise the Lord. Please, don't go in the woods anymore. It's not safe no more. Back in the 80s, it's safe. But it's not safe no more. They turned it to Alaska now. So, if I go tell you this, I go care. I do care. That's why I tell you this. I don't care where you're at. Sometimes you can walk down the road like miles so, something will attack you. So, I remember one time I walked down the road and a car was by and I know who they was. They all know me, and they started screaming cuss, and I feel threat. There was a whole bunch of guys in the car. Now that's kind of dangerous for me. I may get one gal, I may get two gal. Got 3, 4, 5, may get me gal. But I can't do it with me. So that's a war there. So the next time I walk in that same area, I turn a handgun to hit. I had a jacket over so I will seal the weapons for law. No. So it's lawful of I take my jacket, I let him know I had a weapon on me. So I use it for that to talk about cuss and screaming. I feel threat. So I feel good. Like I think I don't know what kind of handgun I have. I think it was a 45 automatic. Ooh, 45. Like now I have 45 and 410 pistol. I use in the mouth I use a buckshot and pocketball clutch. And some of them got 3, 4, 45 bullets. And so I carry that